When I was a kid, I used to watch this show, this improv show, and it wasn't Whose Line because everybody knows Whose Line. It involved two teams and it took place like, in a ring, and there was an audience and a referee. And just like Whose Line, they were given different scenarios or different ideas for a scene, and they had to improvise the scene. And the audience would vote on who did the scene better, and that's how the team got points. It's like whoever got the most points wins. And the referee, I remember, was bald, and they used to try to get him into the scenes or try to make fun of him during the scenes. And sometimes he would get involved in the scenes, and they would kind of make fun of him or kind of joke with him, and he would kind of be like in a mood. There's his stick. He was like always in the mood. And I remember one of the cast members or one of the people on the show was on another show I used to watch called Radioactive. So I tried looking him up on IMDb, but couldn't find the show on his page. So I'm not sure if he was actually on the show or if I was just like imagining it, but I've been trying to figure out what the name of the show was. I don't know how long it lasted. I don't even think they lasted more than a year or a couple years, but I remember it being a ring, two teams, improv, a referee, and the audience took a vote. So if you are Canadian and you're back east, like Toronto, Ottawa, that general area, and you know this show, let me know. And I remember the name of the referee. He was a bald guy, like a little bald guy. His name was Scott Falconbridge. I don't know how to remember his name, but his name was Scott. And if you know Scott and he does improv or comedy and you remember him being on the show, let me know, because it's been really bothering me that I couldn't figure out the name of the show. I don't even remember the intro, but I remember improv, and it was a good show. So yeah, if you remember that, or you know what I'm talking about, let me know, because it's been really bothering me. Late 90s, early 2000s. And it wasn't Whose Line. Please help me out, especially if you're Canadian.